So why is it when a senior leader says to you they want to have a chat, we imagine it's bad? Why is it when you hear that there is going to be a restructure in your organisation, you imagine it's going to be bad for you? The answer is we have a part of our brain that is programmed to focus on negative things, and it has its roots in our evolution as a species. If you think about this situation, let's say you were a cave person in prehistoric times and you went into the cave and you heard a low, grumbling growl. It would make sense that you would go into a fight or a flight reaction at that point, because quite likely that saber-toothed tiger was going to eat you. That part of our brain is what enabled us to survive as a species, and the key thing is that part of your brain has not disappeared. We may not have saber-toothed tigers in the workplace anymore, but what we have is a huge amount of change. Change is becoming faster and more frequent. Those people who thrive in the workplace are the people who can most productively work with change. They're the ones who can thrive in change. And that's what the Adaptive Mindset for Resilience course teaches. It teaches you how to have a really adaptive mindset to change, how to work with change and thrive in it, and then behaviourally what to do to respond to change in the most productive manner possible. We do this by, first of all, assessing your current levels of resilience. And we look at three areas: how you filter information, so that's how you interpret the information that comes into you, your mindset. We look at how you act, your behaviour in response to change. And we look at how you interact in your response to change. How do you work with others in response to change? Because these are the most important factors that lead to you being more resilient. And we do this from a multi-rater perspective because other people have really valuable information for you to understand your resilience, strengths and weaknesses. Then you come into the workshop and you learn the resilience model. You receive your results, which is like a benchmark of your current levels of resilience. But what we focus on is we focus on your resilient strengths. This program is grounded in positive psychology, and we know if we focus on your strengths, we get high performance improvements. So we focus on how you make your strengths stronger and use them more frequently, because resilience is actually a situational thing. You can be resilient in this situation and not in this situation. And if you think about your own working careers, you'll know when you've been resilient and when you haven't. So from this course, you learn how to be more resilient more frequently and thrive in your organisation. What we find from the program is most people find it incredibly rewarding professionally and personally. And most people say they are far better equipped to deal with organisational change. And the byproduct is, and this is probably my favourite thing in the program, is we find people go into a space where they can actually become happier. Because happiness is just an assessment of your current life circumstances. And if you are viewing change in a positive way, you will be a happier person. And for the parents in the room, what they also learn is they also learn some key things how to role model resilience for their kids. Because resilience is a learned skill.